Good day, people. Another day. Saturday, February 8th, 2020. You know it. Lips 9. You gotta get that on first. Gotta take care of the lips. How you been? How you been doing? Everybody always asking me, how have you been? Yeah, you gotta moisturize. You know this, right? Special hello to Mary over there. Thank you. Really nice. So it's good to be here. I was listening to Friendship with God today. It's by Neale Walsch. Pretty great title, Friendship with God. Here's what I'm finding out in my laboratory. I'm a receiver. I'm just coming to it now that I am officially a receiver. Like a tuner where you have a receiver that brings in a radio station. I'm a receiver. And that I can tune to these stations, and I tune to the stations that I pay attention to. And all the stations are available, so there you go. Friendship with God. Found this out today, that there are no victims and there are no villains in the world. That you're the creator of your experience. That's just how it goes. And that all things become clear in time. All things become clear in time. Saw this commercial on the television. It said there were people in the kitchen. It was the morning time. And the toaster went up, and both people reached for this waffle that was inside the toaster, and they looked at each other and said, "Lego, my ego." And they never really resolved that. And I really would like to get the bucket list, resolve the Lego my ego. How about here's who I think should get it. The person that put it in the toaster. The person that got it out of the freezer, took it out of that wrapper, put it in the toaster, pushed the button down. After further review, you have got yourself an Eggo waffle. So Lego my Eggo, I got it out of the freezer. It's based on a true story. So I'm listening to this great training material. It's how to have a friendship with your higher self, how to have a friendship with the Almighty. I'd like to have that be my friend. But what if that was my best friend, the Almighty? What if the maker of the game was my partner? What if I brought that to the table? What if the two of us rode around together? I'm like, wow, this is great instructions here. How to have a friendship with all it is, or Hashem, Yahweh, Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh. How to have it. And the instructions where you have to trust the process, that everything is going as planned. It said, invite me over for a long stay, which means get your attention on me. It says, command me. You have to learn how to command me. You can't ask the universe for things. You can't ask God for things. You have to command. You have to command. Lego my ego. To be the commander of it. You have to command your computer like you command your phone. That's what I'm getting. It says it right in there. It says the best way to get results here in the physical realm is to command me. This is the bigger self saying this, the higher self, the Almighty. The best way to get results is to command me. Well, here's what I'm finding out. You ready? Got to do it. I just got to do it. I got to get in the club. It's going to happen anyway, sooner or later, so I might as well get in the club now. You know what club I'm talking about. The mind your own business club. Stay in your own game club. Mind your own bees. Leave everybody out of it. You know, here's why I want to do it. I would like to do it because the mathematics of the universe says that when I'm involved with somebody else's game, I activate all their situations in my life, and they come to me. Then I blame them. Well, I'm out on that. Everybody has to be left alone. I gotta mind my business. What's my business? My business is my relationship with my higher self. Recognize, or to know again, is the strategy to recognize through repetition for reconnection. Recognition. So what I'm getting is to give recognition. That's the strategy. Way to go! Well done! Bravo! Nice work! Recognition is the key in the video game. That's good. Very good. Way to go. I mean, really, why is your hand even on my ego? You were upstairs when I got into the freezer, got the box out, I put it in. Let's get that straightened out, people. We really gotta get some things straightened out here in this video game. Ever heard of this? They call it the Mandela effect, where things seem different. They sure do. They sure do. How do you explain the Mandela effect, Coach? Well, I try not to, first of all. Well, how's that for a Mandela effect? Where everybody remembers something a certain way and now it's different? Wow. More importantly, how do I get what I get? What's my relationship with my maker? Not what shape the earth is. Although, I'll admit this, that Berenstein Bears thing, that's a whole nother topic right there. I don't even know what to say about that. Berenstain. Listen to it. Berenstain. So yeah, having a friendship with your higher self, with my higher self, a decision, a willingness. The Creator makes the son or the daughter in his image, in his likeness, and then that soul comes to the physical realm to become clear about who they are. Now check this out. You've entered the relative world, what I call the realm of the relative, in order to experience what you cannot experience in the land of the absolute. What you seek to experience is who you really are. In the realm of the absolute, you can know this, but you cannot experience it. The desire of the soul is to know itself experientially. In the land of the absolute, there's no aspect you're not. The absolute is just that, the absolute, the all of everything, the alpha and the omega. There are no degrees of absoluteness, and degrees of things can only exist in the relative world, and the realm of the relative, where we are right now, was created so you could know yourself as magnificent experientially. In the land of the absolute, there's only magnificence, so magnificence is not. Can't experience magnificence in the land of the absolute where the all resides. So, your magnificence is that you are one with everything, and you cannot know the magnificence of being one with everything while you are one with everything, because there's nothing else. So being one with everything means nothing. The only way for you to experience the magnificence of being one with everything is there would have to be some state or condition where not being one with everything is possible. Here we are. This is the state. I'm in the condition. That's where I am. I'm in the condition. It's not possible to have a state or condition that were separate. So, what is possible? The illusion of not being one with everything. It was for the purpose of creating this illusion that the land of the relative was created. There you go. It was for the purpose of creating that the illusion that the land of the relative was created. We're living in a created reality. This isn't the real thing here. There's a lot of good news in this. There's only good news. The ego is the chief tool. It's a device that allows you to imagine yourself as separate from the rest of you, the part of you that thinks of you as an individual. You're not individual. Yet, you must be individualized to comprehend and appreciate the experience of the whole. So, use the illusion of separateness to better comprehend and appreciate the experience of oneness, which is who you really are. When you get lost in the illusion, you may remain there for quite some time, lifetimes, until you finally bring yourself out, or till somebody pulls you out, giving you back to yourself. Here you go. Here you go. You're always at free choice. If you find it enjoyable to not experience yourself as part of the one, you can have that experience. Great. Only when you've had enough of the separateness. Only when you've had enough of the illusion, the loneliness, the tiredness, the painfulness, you start to seek to find a way home. You seek to find a way back to the maker. And this is what I wrote down. I will always be there. I've always been there, just waiting for you to make that choice. It's pretty concise. We're in the land of the absolute. We're in the all. We have no choice. We are the all. We're nothing but plus. We're nothing but bliss. But we didn't get a choice. We didn't like that. We didn't get a choice. We didn't get a choice to be all it is, to be God. So it was impossible not to be, so an illusion was created. Welcome to it. That's where we are. So we can create ourselves anew. Now get your hand off my waffle and let's get on with it. See you on the next one.